Okay, I think we're on part 3 here of bread making. So the next step is to flour the breadboard. So here's the breadboard. It's actually a cut off piece of countertop that my father-in-law gave me. He uses it to make bread. And you want to flour it pretty heavy because you're going to be putting the dough on here, and the dough is going to be really sticky. And so the heavier you flour it, the less chance it is that it's going to stick to the board. And then you'll end up just kneading this in. And then I like to put a big pile of flour here in the corner that I can use as I go about kneading the bread. So, follow me over here. Okay, so as you can see, this thing here is called the sponge, and it has risen since the last time we did this. So now we are at the stage of mixing in the second batch of ingredients. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this fork and we're going to poke a hole in the center, like that. And then we're going to dump 1 cup of olive oil. Got a picture of the olive oil? 1 cup of olive oil in the center, like so. Doesn't that look cool? And then we have 1 tablespoon of salt right here. And we're going to put that all over the top of the bread there, like so. Alright, I'm going to back up a second. Now this is, here. You need to put in 6 eggs, but you need to separate the eggs and the egg whites. The egg yolk and the egg white. I don't know why. There's a lot of things in this recipe that I'm more of a technician than an artist, but it's the way I learned it, so that's the way we'll do it. So once you have the egg whites in a bowl, you mix them up, you beat them until it's a foamy mixture. Again, I don't know why, but that's the way we do it. So you can see it's starting to foam up there. Alright. And then you pour that right in where the olive oil was. And then you pour the egg yolks in the same hole. Like so. Alright. I think we got everything. So now we take a wooden spoon and get everything out of our way here so that we can stir it up. Now at this point we're also going to add some more flour. So again, I have the mixture of whole wheat and white flour. About 4 cups of whole wheat flour and 4 plus 3 cups of white flour. So 7 cups altogether, and there it is. And we're going to add that right now once we get this all mixed together. So, I feel like I should be on Martha Stewart or something. There's a little bit of downtime in here. I feel like maybe I should sing a song. That's alright, I won't punish you. Here we go. Want to get a look at it? So that's what it's supposed to look like at this stage. You know, kind of a mud, kind of slimy looking. And now we're going to add about half the flour. Ah, heck, we'll add the whole flour. There we go. And then we'll stir that in the best we can. It's going to get kind of stiff, and we won't be able to stir it in with a wooden spoon eventually, and we'll just have to kind of take it out and put it on the breadboard. So at this stage, you don't want to over stir it with the spoon. because then you break up the proteins. Sounds like I know a lot now. You break up the proteins in the flour. So you just kind of want to mix it in. You know, kind of rolling it from one side of the bowl to the other. See, it's starting to form there. And you can see that the dough is starting to stretch. All right. Now we'll dump this on the breadboard. You can see why we floured it so heavily, because this is really sticky. Here we go. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a shot of this bowl over here. So now, we need to get all this stuff out of here. It helps to have a big kitchen. At least that's what I would imagine. We have a small kitchen. And sometimes you feel like you're walking around looking for open counter space. Now I'm just trying to get this stuff off my hands. Alright. Now, normally I would get this a little bit cleaner, but because I don't want to take a whole lot of time scraping the bowl right now, I'll just add some olive oil, because we're going to put the bread back in here.
You have 1 minute left.
Oh. All right. So, and now we start kneading the dough here. So you just kind of fold it up like this, put some flour on top, push it down. Like so. And it looks like we might be running out of time. So I think we'll stop this video right here, and we might make another one if we need to.